Hi, I want to talk about Tales from the Lodge. Tales from the Lodge is a sort of a horror comedy film starring a lot of British actors you will recognise. Mackenzie Crook, Johnny Vegas spring to mind initially, amongst others. You will recognise the whole cast. And it surrounds a group of friends from university who have all grown up now, got their partners, etc. They go to a country lodge that was owned by their friend who killed himself in a lake nearby. They're going to spread his ashes. What you get is them meeting up, having a bit of a laugh, a bit of a knockabout, but also, you know, being sad about their friend having killed himself and telling each other sort of, so say, scary stories. I'm loath to call this an anthology film because there is as much wraparound story as there is sort of storytelling, maybe more wraparound story. It's really a film where the storytelling is sort of a bit of side action to the main story as opposed to the reason to come and watch the film. The tales that they tell aren't necessarily the most frightening or that good. They're just sort of silly. The best one is Johnny Vegas playing a Kiefer Sutherland type in a zombie apocalypse, and you see him dressed up in get up like Kiefer Sutherland, and it's just silly. What you do get is a nice way to pass the time. It's not brilliant, it's okay. The best part about it is the way the actors all interact with each other. They have a good rapport and they come off as individual characters and not just the same character repeated. And they have a good level of banter between themselves that makes you feel like they are friends who do know each other and can get away with saying certain things to each other. There is a twist at the end when you find out that something is happening to them. I won't spoil, but there are some injuries sustained. This is mainly from a kitchen knife, and well, I'll say what the injury is, that's not going to spoil anything because you won't know when it's coming. Someone gets stabbed in the knee with a kitchen knife. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was because it was just shocking to me because I wasn't expecting it, or the noise, or the way it looked. But someone gets stabbed in the knee with a kitchen knife, and it feels disgusting. And I don't know why. You don't like you see it going in or anything like that. Obviously, you get a shot of a knife in a knee, but it's just, I don't know. And then other people get stabbed in the knees and the legs. And I think it must be the noise or the quickness with which it's done. But that also sort of turned my stomach a little. I'm not sure why, because I see all these horror films and these violent things and it never affects me. But that just sort of, I don't know, just right it was as far as to creep you out and make you feel bad. There's not a lot of gore and there's not a lot of violence in it. It's mainly sort of just people, you know, meeting and talking and telling these stories. If you see it on Amazon Prime like I did and just think, oh, I could do with something to watch, you know, on a wet afternoon, it's worth sticking on. If you're like second screening and playing on your phone, you won't miss much. It's not sort of sit down on a Saturday night, this is what I'm going to watch kind of programming, but it's certainly something to just put on to pass the time and not be disappointed that you watched it. I know that sounds very vague, but a lot of people I know will get the gist of what I'm going on about. Please feel free to like and subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, and thanks for watching.